Hello everyone. I am Dr. Neeva Mittal, practicing dermatologist and cosmetologist in Jaipur. Today I am going to be discussing something about urticaria. Urticaria is very commonly seen nowadays in approximately 20 to 30% of the whole Indian population. Urticaria is any skin reaction that occurs to any internal or external factors. Urticaria is also known as hives, that is the common layman term that can be used for the reactions and the rashes of urticaria. So, what are the symptoms of urticaria? Basically, we get red or skin colored itchy bumps that are also known as wheals on any part of the body. It depends on what type of urticaria you have. Urticaria can be divided into basically two parts, like it can be acute urticaria. The reactions and the symptoms in this type of urticaria usually last up to less than 6 weeks, and we also have chronic urticaria where the symptoms last for more than 6 weeks. So the symptoms that are basically seen are red bumps, that is also known as wheals. The itching can be subjective, and itching can be present in any kind of urticaria. The urticarial rashes can appear and disappear at any given point of time. So, and also urticarial rashes have a symptom of blanching. So blanching is basically when you press the center of the skin rash, there is white discoloration of the rash from erythematous to white, that is known as blanching. So blanching can be seen in cases of urticarial rash. Now coming to what are the triggering factors for urticaria, there are a lot of triggering factors which can be divided into the following categories. Firstly coming to food. Food, we have veg and non-veg categories, wherein most common allergens are nuts, shellfish, dairy products, and any fruits and vegetables having seeds in them are most common allergens. Next coming to is medicines. A lot of antibiotics, penicillin, aspirin, ibuprofen and other NSAIDs. These medicines have a very common frequency of causing urticaria in patients. Also, that can cause urticaria. Pollen, contact to pollen and other plants and grass, and contact to dust and dust allergies can cause urticaria. Also, infections like bacterial infections and fungal infections can cause urticarial rashes. So, history of all these things is very much important when you are treating a patient of urticaria. Also, we have a term known as physical urticaria. Physical urticaria is basically when you get urticaria due to any kind of pressure or any kind of abuse to your skin. We have pressure urticaria, wherein we get urticarial rashes on the pressure points of our body. For example, if you have a long desk job, a long working desk job, you might get urticarial rashes on your buttocks and also on your elbows. If you're wearing tight clothes, you can get urticarial rashes over those areas of your body. We also get urticaria on the soles of our feet due to pressure. So this is a pressure urticaria we are talking about. Also, we have urticaria due to rubbing and scratching. Continuous rubbing and scratching over your skin might cause urticarial rashes on the particular point. We have cold urticaria. Cold urticaria is basically when your body is subjected to a sudden temperature change. From you have a very your body is subjected to a very cold temperature. For example, when you dive into a swimming pool, there is exposure to sudden cold, and then when you rewarm your body, you might get urticarial rashes. Also, there is cholinergic urticaria. Cholinergic urticaria is when you get urticarial rashes when you are exercising, when you are sweating a lot, and when you're anxiety, and because of this there is production of chemicals and histamines in your body that cause urticaria. Solar urticaria is an important term to be discussed. Solar urticaria is when you get urticarial rashes and itching over your body within minutes of exposure to sun. So history taking is very much important in cases of urticaria. You need to know what you are exposed to, what are the changes in your lifestyle that is causing urticaria, what are the changes in your lifestyle that you have incorporated and deleted because of which you're getting urticarial rashes. And also urticaria is not that severe, but it can cause swelling over your face, it can cause swelling in your throat and your respiratory tract that can lead to breathlessness. So if you're having any kind of symptoms of these urticaria, please consult your doctor. Please consult a dermatologist for future inquiries and also for proper management and treatment of urticaria. Thank you so much.